Speaker,
Mike,
if you could please tell us which items you signed up to speak to.
Mike Greenspan, item 1, 10 through 27, public comment. Yeah, Cindy was environmental. Got my bottles and cans to show us.
Okay, hold on. Mr. Greenspan, you'll have 3 minutes to speak on the agenda items. Speak to the agenda items, please.
I am.
And let me finish. And then when you're done, you have your general public comment. But you need to stay on the agenda when you're speaking in your first 3 minutes.
Yes. Because of the honoring of Cindy, which was on the agenda, after all, I'm a recycling hobbyist. And the Florida Gator who actually voted for Bruin because we weren't playing basketball against each other and she was a better candidate. The other one, Fuentes, was Felipe Fuentes' cousin who happened to...
None of this is on our agenda. Stick to the agenda or move on to your general public comment.
Item 27. May I continue on item 27 to the next item? Okay, after all, Felipe Fuentes gave to Mitchell Englander. We'll all remember that. Now, there's a couple of street lighting things that I wish to talk about because they're in Council District 2. I think it is 11 and 21. And the reason I talk about them, I live in Council District 2. I've been trying to get street lights over there at Lankershim, just south of Sherman, where the railroad tracks go over. It's the underpass. You may have heard of it on the traffic report on KNX. Yes, it was flooded during the rain. It's dark and darker. That's the only way to describe Sherman Way and Lankershim. I mean, it's a great place to do crimes. You could probably get away with lots of rapes and robberies and everything else because it's dark. So before we go putting stuff on Hatteras or putting stuff on Victory, maybe we ought to fix the stuff that's there already. I had to talk about that. I've been talking about that for years with no results. Now, I see in Ramen Noodles District, the rich want to get a 13,070 square foot house. I mean, that's got to be, I'd say 4, 8, 12, about 3 to 4 houses if it's a regular house. Boy, the rich sure get privileges, don't they? 13,000 square feet, 2-story garage. I mean, it's McMansions, we can call them. Now, what else do we want to talk about? Everything seems to be street lighting, but of course we don't get ours. And of course, there's a thing for the Ukrainians. Yes, a friend of mine always told me as a kid, Russia's a very peaceful country. They want a piece of this country, a piece of that country. Well, the Ukrainian thing, you know and I know, it's really just to preserve Hunter Biden's board of directors job and his big fat salary he gets. That's what it's really about. They don't care a thing about the Ukrainians or anybody else, but when it comes to family, having a job on the board of directors, that's what matters. And take the rest of your time. I'm going to general public comment. Because after all, missed everybody yesterday. Hi, Curly. Bye, Curly. Fed prison. 36 months. No, 42, excuse me. 42 or 3.5 years. That man claimed his innocence all the way through. A jury found him guilty on 7 of 19 counts. Now, if someone on the Dodgers got a hit 7 out of 19 times at bat, they would be a superstar and an all-star. Well, I guess he's a superstar and an all-star in corruption. Yes, he used to be here in this chamber. Now Heather Hutt is here. Well, I'm going to miss him. Not really. It's going to be fun to see him go to prison. It'll be wonderful. I missed all of you folks there yesterday, but, and by the way, I got something for the record. Need to sign it and give it to the officer.
Okay, thank you very much. Next speaker, please.